Hey, how's it going? So this is a map that I'm creating for Counter-Strike Global Offensive. It's using the ham redder, obviously, and um, it's an assignment for school, but it's also a map that I'm going to be submitting to for a map competition on Game Banana. Um, and what I wanted to do with this video is I kind of just wanted to show how where I started and um, how I get to the end product. So kind of just documenting my process and just showing beginning to end how it all came together. So what I want to do now is I'm going to point out a few things about the map, about the general layout, and how I got to where it is now. I have the general gray box down with a few models in, pretty much just doors and a few door frames and whatnot. Also have just the basic things that you need to get the game going, such as, skybox, which I don't have on right now, and then also the two sides, the terrace and the counter-terrace. So how I got the inspiration for this map is from a blueprint that I saw online about 6 months ago. I tried making it once before, and I didn't really like where it turned out, or how it turned out. And so I redid it, and I added a lot of new stuff, and hopefully it turns out a lot better this time. But yeah, that's one thing I really like to do. I like to find blueprints, and then I like to just change them and to more of what I like, and more of what would be suitable for like a multiplayer map, such as in Counter-Strike. It's a nice source of inspiration. It's easy to get dimensions. It's easy to practice with dimensions, and so yeah, that's what I like to do. So you can see we have counter-terrorists right here, and then on the other side we have the terrorists. General run through the map so far. And turn off a few of these ceilings. Alright. So this is the first floor right here. It can be entered a few different ways from the counter-terrorist side. You can jump through these windows right here. You can enter in through the doors or the windows up front. And you can also go in over here. These doors will eventually be open. I just did that for test for right now. And then you can also get in over here. This is oh, there's something I should probably point out really fast. What this map is, if you couldn't tell by me hovering around, it's the blueprint was for a school that was built about 100 years ago. And so what I did is I made it a lot bigger and added a second floor to it, and then I also put a different spin on it, where it's just not school. I'm not really sure if I felt comfortable with just making it school. I didn't think it was interesting enough. So I'm making it into an abandoned school. So it's gonna have a lot of cool aesthetic stuff, where like graffiti. Building is basically just gonna look decayed from the inside out. And I'm going to be able to mess around with a lot of like decal work and some pretty cool textures, so that's why I chose that direction. And like I said, it makes it a lot more interesting as well. But yeah, let me show you where the bomb sites are, so this makes a little bit more sense. The first bomb site, which is going to be A right here, is on the first floor. This is the cafeteria, and there are a lot of options to get in here, like I said earlier, with the side where you can get in from the windows. There's also this back entrance, and then there's also another window over here. So what I wanted to do is I just wanted to provide a lot of options. Some of these things aren't set in stone. There might be a little too much freedom in here, a little too many openings. There's not really good spot to be able to hide and plant the bomb. But that's that side so far. This is B. This is going to be the, hold on 1 second. This is the gym, and you can enter that from the second floor. There are also a lot of different entrances for this as well. There's like a locker room back here that leads back out to the outside in this hallway, so there's more than one way to get in here from this outside hallway. And there's also these two ventilation shafts that lead to the first floor as another alternate way to get up here. So like I said, I mean, I like to provide a lot of options. You know, in case you're trying to change your plan or your plan of attack around your strategy. One thing's not working, so you want to, you know, do something else. You know, you don't want to have any dead ends or anything like that, and you don't want to have not enough strategies too, I feel like. But yeah, the general makeup of the map is pretty much similar on both sides. I'm gonna make them a bit aesthetically different. I was planning on making this one a little bit more flooded on this side to differentiate them. This is the second floor, by the way, obviously. Then there's a stairwell on either end that leads up to there. Peek around the corner over here. There's like a locker area. Same on this side. Okay. And so that's pretty much it. There's a lot of classrooms and stuff, and like I said, this is just the general gray box so far. Nothing too extravagant. I'm gonna be documenting the flow of the map a lot more on my website. This is just more of a sneak peek at where I'm at right now. And so yeah, I will cut off from the editor, and then I will go in game, and then we'll see how it looks from there. Alright, so what I'm going to do is just pretty much a run around of the map, just to show off where everything is, where you can enter and where you can't, and where the bomb sites are. Pretty much just how it looks in the game so far. So, just going to run around a bit. This is a back alleyway that will lead to an entrance. Lead to an entrance to A right here. CTs come from over there. Terrorists come from this side. So I plan on this being kind of like a pretty interesting meeting point between the two sides. There's an entrance into A over here. This is the terrorist spawn. This is that little passage into this like office area that'll lead to where the counter-terrorist spawn is. Just some random rooms for right now. This is the other side of the hall. Very almost identical to the other hall right now. This is a bit of work in progress, but this leads to those vents that will go up to the bomb site for B, and then there will also be another entrance up to the second floor from there as well, just to give the terrorists and just to provide more options there, so there's not always just one way to get up to B from here. Some other classrooms. And then go up these stairs. And then so we're on the second floor. This is where B is right now. Instead of just this front entrance, we got this side entrance as well. This is also another entrance into B. I know it's very poorly lit right now, but I did not spend too much time getting that ready, just for the gray box. These are those vents I was talking about that lead down to the first floor. Kind of overlooks this bomb site. And then there's some top floor classrooms that overlook the other end into this library area right here. It's pretty small, but and then just over this courtyard, there's another classroom adjacent to that. And then this is where the library area is going to be. This stairwell right here is not open, but this one is. I'm trying to create some interesting sniping spots. As you can see right here, this spot shows a line of sight directly through these doors and then into to this area, which is where the cafeteria is. So the idea is that there's a line of sight right there. So just been messing around with lines of sight and just getting a general strategy of how I would like some options to play this map out. But from there, that's pretty much it so far. Next update, there's going to be a lot more detail, a lot more information about the flow of the map, making it more balanced for both sides. And then there's going to be, textures and all that. And hopefully that should be soon. But yeah, if you guys like what you see and want to keep following my process, just subscribe to my channel, and I should be updating pretty regularly until this is due. So yeah, thanks for watching.